Hello, my name is Samuel Hsieh. I'm currently a graduate student at the University of Michigan. Today, I'm here to introduce you the nonprofit I founded, Zodiac. Zodiac was founded back in 2022 when I was looking for music to play for my graduation audition. At the time, lots of schools were asking for music that was by underrepresented composer. Even some schools asking music by the cultural background that you represent. So my family is originally from Taiwan, so I was looking for music that was written by Chinese or Taiwanese composer. Despite of there's being some music out there written for the clarinet, they just weren't as many as I would hope for. So this idea came about how I can help contributing my part to this. So with some of the colleagues that you see on the screen, this organization was founded. So eZodiac, our mission statement is to foster a community that supports the creation of music by Asian composer. We aim to elevate their voices and create a space where music of Asian descent have meaningful representation in the United States. According to the data USA, the music directors and composers demographic in the United States primarily are whites with Asian representation only less than 5%. So the question we're trying to help answer is how can we as an organization help expand the space for Asian immigrant composer works in the Western canon to help increase this number. Here are some of the things that I think that make our organization innovative. One thing that, as I mentioned, we focus on Asian immigrant composer. We recognize that there is a sense of element that is introduced when we have students or immigrants, people from the Asian country moving to the States, and we believe that's also a very powerful story that is to be told. Kind of have the idea of merging the culture of East and West. And one thing that we aim to do every year right now is we're using a familiar concept of the 12th Chinese zodiac sign. So the goal of eZodiac right now, the project we're working on, is every year we're commissioning a different Asian immigrant composer to write a piece based on the 12th Chinese zodiac sign. And we put on a premiere concert each year to showcase this corresponding piece along with other music. I'm walking you through some of our kind of like how our year goes and the process. So we're in our third years of operation. So this is going into year of 2025, which is the year of the snake. We started back in 2022, 2023 season, which is the year of the rabbit. So in the summertime in July, we do a call for composer for anybody to submit their application, and then we pick we announce the composer that we're going to be working with by September. The first year, we were fortunate to commission one of our friends, Christopher Wynn, who's a Vietnamese composer, to write a piece for us for the Year of the Rabbit. It was a duet for E flat, clarinet, and piano. And then the second year, we open up to this call composer. We see a big grow interest in our number. The second year, we had 13 applicants for the Year of the Dragon. But in this past year for Year of the Snake, we went up to 119 applicants for Year of the Snake, which is really exciting. So for 2023, the Year of the Dragon, we were very fortunate to work with Daixuan Ai, who is a DMA composition student at the University of Indiana. She wrote a piece for us that was a duet for B flat clarinet and E flat alto saxophone. And the concert this year was hosted back in April at the University of Michigan. And what was really special about this event was that we have invited students and community members around the Ann Arbor area and the University of Michigan to perform this concert. And it just so happened that all the pieces that was performed on this concert was by living Asian composer, which is something that we thought was really cool and really special. Leading up to this concert, what we had done a lot is to partner with student organization on the University of Michigan campus, as well as a lot of community organization out there. So we try to, put on representation and to do as much performances and outreach concert to to spread the words of East Zodiac to people about that. What was cool about the Year of the Dragon this past year was we also started a consortium project. So the goal of this consortium not only is to put in more recognition for this piece out in the public, but as well as to live on the longevity of this composition. We recognize that oftentimes when a newly commissioned piece, they may be played during the premiere, and then nobody really listened or played them afterwards. But the goal of this is to really to let more people know about it and to let the piece have a longer life of it. And with this consortium last year, the member pays a fee and receive exclusive benefits and performing rights and recognition on the program as well as the composition. So we're hoping that this year we'll see more of this piece being performed everywhere. And that, like I mentioned, this ensures the piece continuing to be played after the premiere concert. So below, I am going to share a clip from this past year's concert of the piece for the premiere of the Year of the Dragon. that gives you a little idea of what we kind of did this last year with the Pimmer concert. I was the one to play the piece, and it was a really fun process. And I love working with living composer because not only there was a wonderful piece that came out at the end of this process, but also we were both the performer was very much involved in the process as well. So we did a lot of workshop with the composer, kind of like work through stuff that what is some things that it can be achieved on the instrument. So that was definitely something very special for us. So jumping into this year, we started back in July for this 2024 season for Year of the Snake, and we're very excited to be announcing that our new composer that we've selected, Mickey Wash, is a wonderful person, and we're very excited to be working with her this year, and we can't wait to see the music that she's going to be writing for us. This year's piece is going to be featuring B flat clarinet, bass clarinet, percussion, a trio, and then we'll host the same premiere concert here at the University of Michigan next spring in around April time, 2025. And then also things to look out on the horizon. We're also doing a lecture recital at Furman University this year in South Carolina in next March as well. This year, something that we're adding on to the concert, in addition to the performance, is we're hoping to do a pre-concert talk as well as some workshop with composition students and just kind of learning, different technique with the composer as well. Some of the things that to keep the organization active and to be find it more interested. The innovative way that we have come up with for us is we recognize that commissioning a new piece every year is going to take a long time. It's going to take 12 years for us to complete a full cycle. And to keep it fresh and keep it interesting, we are actually dividing these different every year into three different categories, and we call them seasons. So right now we are in the season of chamber music, which means this first 4 year we're going to focus on music written for a chamber setting to do that. And then after that, we're going to pivot into the season of early education to have music that is written for, beginning band or beginning orchestra, because we recognize that not there are that many music written for that level of groups by Asian composer. And I think to really make it a norm and to really introduce people to make this music accessible, we have to educate students from a young age. And in the last 4 years, we're going to shift to the season of higher education with one ensemble, orchestra, professional group as well. By doing this, it really helps us keep the momentum going as well as to invite and to involve different people from the different music industry. So we're really excited to see how this is going to take us. As I said, to lastly, to wrap everything else, we're an organization that's still in our early stages to work with. There's lots of things for us to continue learning, but we hope really with these pieces and putting out these music every year, we can bring more awareness to the API community as well as to introduce music by immigrant Asian composer to more audience. At the end of the day, our goal is to let people know that music is being made everywhere in the world and to share our story using the vehicle of music. You feel free to follow us on our social media and check out our website for any latest information that we have. Stay connected with us to look out for future fundraiser events and concert as well. And if you have any more, we're always love to do more performance opportunity or educational outreach. If you reach out to us, we're more than happy to coordinate with anybody. So thank you so much for listening today. I hope you have a good rest of your day.